named Nelson. Nelson loved animals. He begged and begged and begged his parents to take him on an African safari. And one day, they did. Nelson was in love. Nelson was in heaven. He saw so many animals that he had only read about and seen in videos. He saw giraffes. He saw elephants. He saw monkeys. He even saw camels playing in the water. Of all the animals that Nelson learned about in the motherland, the one that caught his interest the most was one he never saw, and one he may never, ever see: the Sankofa bird. Have you ever heard of the Sankofa bird?
No.
Can you say Sankofa?
Sankofa!
Say Sankofa.
Sankofa!
The Sankofa bird is a very special creature that comes from Ghana, West Africa. It is a symbol that represents the past and the future. You may notice that the Sankofa bird is walking forward. But in what direction is he looking? Exactly. Can you walk forward while looking back?
No!
Neither can I. But the Sankofa bird can. And by watching the Sankofa bird walk and even fly this way, we can learn about the delicate balance between the past and the future.
Another way to explain the Sankofa bird is the future is connected to the past. And you cannot know where you're going until you know where you've been.
Sometimes, when people remember the past, they think about it so much that they don't focus on the present or the future. The Sankofa bird teaches us a lesson about this too. Can you see that the Sankofa bird is holding something in its mouth? It's an egg. And that egg represents the past. And we all know what happens to an egg if you hold it too tightly, right? Can you say Humpty Dumpty? On the other hand, what happens if you hold it too loosely? Can I get another Humpty Dumpty? We must be like the Sankofa bird and hold on to the past ever so gently. Not too tight and not too loosely, but just right. Whoa! Whoa!
Where are we?
It looks like the Sankofa bird zapped us into the past, all the way to the 1600s, when free men, women, boys, and girls were kidnapped from their homelands in Africa, stuffed into the bottoms of boats, and brought to new land, where they were made slaves.
Slaves are people that had to work very hard their entire lives. They worked from the time the sun went up in the morning until the sun went down at night. Guess how much they were paid to work so hard?
$100, $1,000.
Those are some great guesses, but they were paid $0. And on top of that, they were treated terribly. If they got tired and wanted a drink or to take a rest, they would get a whooping.
Slaves were separated from their families. They were beaten until they bled, and they were not allowed to learn how to read or go to school. The European Americans who owned slaves and treated them badly believed that slaves were not human beings.
Can you believe that? But we overcame those horrendous times. And since then, we made so many significant contributions to America. As a matter of fact, if it weren't for us, America wouldn't be America. The world wouldn't be the world if it weren't for us.
We made contributions in so many areas. Areas like science, technology, inventions, music, culture, engineering, food, religion, activism, politics.
We did all that?
Today, black child, be inspired, my friend. We did it before, and we can do it again.
We did it before. We'll do it again.
The Sankofa bird just told me a secret. Want to hear it? Well, he just told me that we didn't travel back in time far enough. He told me our history started way before the 1600s and way before slavery.
Did you know that Africans came to America before Columbus? Africans were the original explorers of the world. Africans had the first libraries and the first universities.
Africa had world-renowned thinkers and philosophers, world-renowned architects and surgeons, world-renowned mathematicians and scientists. We created the world's first spiritual practices, the world's first economies, the world's first civilizations, and even had the world's richest people.
We did all that?
Today, black child, be inspired, my friend. We did it before, we can do it again.
Every great European that you will learn about in school was a student of someone from Africa. Pythagoras, Plato, Sir Isaac Newton, Leonardo da Vinci had teachers that were African. They sat at the feet of your and my ancestors. Those ancestors, their blood is flowing in our veins. Their knowledge and wisdom is in our DNA.
You say you're not good in math? Think again. We created math. Sit down and concentrate. Pay attention and try. And as you focus, you will awaken the genius of our ancestors inside of you. We did it before, and we will do it again.
We did it before. We will do it again.
You said you're bored in science class? Think again, my friend. You are connected to nature in every way. Your hair, your skin, your melanin. And if you are receptive, and if you listen carefully, nature will talk to you and tell you her secrets. You remember learning about George Washington Carver? Well, guess who taught George Washington Carver so much about the peanut that he was able to create 300 products from it, including peanut butter, cooking oils, makeup, soap, and even paint.
Our African ancestor.
That's a great guess, but the wrong answer. The correct answer is the peanut. I know, right? George Washington Carver said that the plants talked to him and that the peanuts told him the different ways it can be used. Do you know plants will talk to you if you put on your listening ears? Turn off your electronic devices sometime. Go outside, stand in the sun, and connect the beautiful creation all around you. That way you will learn to use technology inside of you and around you in nature.
We did all that?
Today, black child, be inspired, my friend. We did it before, we can do it again.
We did it before. We'll do it again.
Our history is jam-packed with things you probably won't learn about in school. Our history is full of leaders who ruled peacefully, united kingdoms, and built great structures that still are standing here today. Did you know that out of the 7 wonders of the world, there is still one that still exists today? Can you guess which one it is? The Great Pyramids of Egypt. Can you guess where Egypt is?
Africa!
Sankofa bird. I think they've got it.
The Great Pyramids were created by our people in our motherland. Did you know that the most esteemed scientists and mathematicians of today have no idea how they were built? The power that built the pyramids is sleeping in you. And if you wake it up, you will reach your greatness. Today, black child, be inspired, my friend. We did it before, we can do it again.
We did it before, we'll do it again.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Did you learn something you didn't know? Well, don't forget about it tomorrow. Watch this video again and again, no matter what month it is. Black History Month is all around us, so we can't just learn about it in February.
As you are learning, don't forget to pray and believe that you can be great just like your ancestors. Believe that you can awaken the greatness that's in you.
Yes, black history is behind us, inspiring us. And black future is in front of us, waiting for us. What you and I do today will be the gift we give to the future. What gift are you going to leave?
We really need you to leave something good and something powerful. Because right now, there's too much fighting and killing going on. The world needs your gifts. And it's more than doing the latest dance on TikTok. It's more than making people laugh at you on social media. And believe me, it's more than getting a job to make a lot of money. It must be more. Awake the great.
Awake the great.
Yes, awaken the greatness in you. Connect to nature so she can teach you the cures for incurable diseases. And together, we will change the world for the better.
And we can build a future where we can live in peace. But we need some leaders, some scientists, some mathematicians. We need some heroes. Will you be one? You might not make the choice of what you want to be right now, but today, I hope you have learned more about who you are, so you can be who you were born to be.
Today, black child, be inspired, my friend.
Today, black child, be inspired, my friend.
Today, black child, be inspired, my friend. We did it before, we can do it again.
We did it before, and we can do it again.
We did it before, we will do it again.
We did it before. We will do it again.